They've never voted before in their life. Not once. But they look at you with hope in their eyes and they say, but this time is different. This time. They say they have to be a part of something special and they're going to engage. Or you walk along a rope line, and this happens to me everywhere I go. You see somebody in their 80s. And they, sometimes with tears streaming from their eyes, they look at me, they grab my hand, and they say, Michelle, I never thought I'd live to see the day. People are ready for change, and they believe we can make it happen now together. Now, while I like to think that all of this excitement is about my husband, Barack, because I love him, I think he's a wonderful man. From the very beginning, when he announced his presidential bid more than 20 months ago, on that cold day in February, in the freezing cold in Springfield, Illinois, Barack said that this race is not about him, it will never be. He said it will be about all of us. Because of you, the millions of young folks and not so young folks who have come together and have decided now is the time that we get involved and we make change happen. It is because of you. And it has been a phenomenal thing to watch this movement grow. And we all come to it with very different stories, for very different reasons, from very different paths. My path are simple, you've heard them. I come here as a wife who has watched her husband grow and flourish in this role, and watching him, I know in my heart and soul that he will be an extraordinary president. That is my stake in this election, and all of our children's future. That is our stake in this election. But I also come here as a daughter, the product of a working class background. Were not for my father and mother, two people who didn't go to college, but worked every day of his life like so many Americans, got up and went to a job that he didn't love, didn't complain, didn't talk about his own disappointment and fear, because the beauty of people like my parents were that they were just thankful that they had a job to go to. They were grateful. They were grateful that they had an opportunity to work hard for a decent day's wage, and with that wage that they could care for a family. My father, on a single city worker's salary, was able to send not one but two of us to some of the best colleges in the country. Now that is the American dream. So, the issues at stake in this election, how we're going to fix this broken economy, get people like my dad back to work, how we're going to ensure that folks don't go bankrupt because of a broken health care system, how we're going to ensure that every child gets an outstanding education, how we're going to bring our troops back home safely. For me, are not political issues. This is personal. And it is personal for so many of us now. Because we're all feeling it. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your party is, what your race or your gender, we're all feeling it now. We feel it when we go fill up the gas tank. We feel it when we go shop for groceries with the same check. But buying less. We want to buy our kids fruits and vegetables, but our dollar's not taking us as far as it should be. We're feeling it every day. We're feeling it as we see jobs dry up and leave our communities, and we're wondering, are we next? If we haven't already been subject to the job loss. We're feeling it. We feel it when we know that there's something going on inside of us, maybe a lump or a pain. Been feeling it for a while, but we don't go to the doctor because either like millions of Americans, we don't have any health care insurance, or we're seeing our co-payments go up so high. Then we decide that maybe we'll just hope that there's nothing wrong. We're feeling it. And we feel it when we tuck our kids and our grandkids in at night. And we worry. We look at them with all their innocence. And we wonder if it's this bad now, then what's it going to be like in 10 or 15 years? And we all feel it. And as military families, we feel it. As we send our troops off for a second or third tour of duty, and we wonder when they come back, are they coming back to jobs? Are they coming back to homes that have been foreclosed? Are they going to come back to the mental health support that they're going to need after several tours of duty? We're all feeling it. The stakes are very high in this election, and we're all feeling it. But they haven't made the kind of progress that we'd like to see. We all know that, and we have to begin to ask ourselves, isn't it time for new solutions?